Alright, motherfuckers, it's Tuesday, March 19th, 2024, MOD coming at you with another fucking video from the MOD Crypt. Now, if you guys missed anything in the past week, click the eye in the upper right corner of the screen and get caught up on all of my latest videos. I would certainly appreciate that. If you missed anything in the past week, bring down that eye in the upper right corner. It's going to pop up. All the videos are there. I'd appreciate it. Remember to hit the subscribe button down below. Turn on that bell for notifications so you know when we post new content right here on MOD, giving you only the real elite underground metal as always. Welcome to Album Review Tuesdays here on the channel. We're doing another album review tonight, and we're going deep into the underground, into Houston, Texas. That's right. For a band that really needs no introduction. I mean, if you know Texas death metal, then this band shouldn't be a surprise. Imprecation Damnatio Ad Bestias, which was released in 2015 on Nuclear War Now Records. Now, this one was requested by my good buddy Nathan, who is also another MOD Elite VIP channel member. This is one of the perks you get for supporting MOD. So, Imprecation formed back in 1991 and were active until 1998 when they took a hiatus for 11 years, eventually reforming back in 2009 once again to destroy the poser garbage of modern death metal trends and regain the throne as one of Texas' most elite bands, and they did that with fucking flying colors. So for the lineup on this album: Milton Luna bass, Danny Hiller guitars, Ruben Elizondo, rest in peace, 2021 he passed away, drums and keyboards, and David Herrera doing the vocals. Alright, let's get into the fucking review. Now, the album opens up with Temple of the Foul Spirit, and man, I gotta tell you, maniacs, right off the bat, this is something very compelling because it's very different. Guitar comes crashing down on you like a building collapsing from a fucking atom bomb explosion, and it's got a really incredible doom-laden melancholy and crushing hopelessness, all encompassed with deep bombastic churning and drum work that echoes forth against the chamber of walls of this cursed temple. Vocals come in at just the right times and moments to further emphasize the atmospheric dread and evil that permeates this track, and there's some really incredible keyboard work that elevates it to a new level of bewilderment and amazement, and this is some killer stuff. No technical fucking bullshit either, so if you're looking for that garbage, go listen to something else. Great opening track. Alright, now we go into Morbid Crucifixion, and damn guys, does this fucking track slay the poser clowns of today's death metal scene. I don't mean the underground and the modern garbage that's out there right now, like all the tech fucking bullshit. Anyway, it sends it home on a fucking stretcher and in a body bag. This is some incredible, uncompromising death metal with no room for tech bullshit, but instead it's straight up bone-crushing assault with bombastic, chaotic drum work and profound doom down-tuned inspired guitar work that opens up the mouth of hell and devours your soul without a warning. And the intensity of the track builds and collapses, crashing into an amazing arrangement of atmosphere and keyboard work, along with David's insanely demented vocals here bellowing from the bowels of hell like an unhinged fucking demon on the verge of bloodlust of psychotic frenzy. This track just fucking slays. Alright, next up we have Baptized in Satan's Blood, and holy fuck, this song rips your spine out and crushes your skull under its mammoth-sized boots of brutal execution and relentless crushing fucking riffs. But it also has some excellent atmosphere and profound lyricism, as it should, because this isn't some gore-riddled shock value bullshit. This is satanic might of the elite, rising from the bowels of the inferno to devour the weak and feeble minds of sheep by the millions and masses as the music executes this flawlessly. There's some incredible blasting cacophony on this track, double bass, some great soaring lead guitar work that really propels this track into blistering speed sections of unbridled savagery and rage. And the vocals are very powerful on here as well. Just a great fucking track, very ruthless and heavy, awesome shit. And then it goes into Beasts of the Infernal Void, and holy fuck, I really love the way this track opens up with some crushing death doom-like riffs that break into double bass brutality with David's trademark low growls of bellowing demonic frenzy coming forth like a fucking freight train The blistering, blasting drumming on this track is fucking chaotic and crazy, and it's gonna leave you breathless as the massive crushing power of the guitar swallows up your soul and takes you straight into the infernal void. And there's some incredible, powerful, brutal rhythmic sections of demonic thunder and hell-bent percussive onslaughts through the blast beats and double bass, and then boom! Deadly, blistering solo bleeds forth on this track, but it doesn't last too long, which doesn't hurt the overall experience and impact of this deadly song. So guys, let's check out some Imprecation here on MOD. Enjoy. And fuckers, we are back. This track is goddamn killer, is it not? Next up is Damnatio Ad Bestias, and this opens with some dark, ominous, demonic keyboard work that really gives it a haunting feel, and there's some shrieks from hell underneath, and then the guitar kicks in at just the right moments in time, and then fucking boom. You're just hit by blast beats straight out of fucking hell as it pounds forth, splitting open the earth like a cataclysm of death and destruction, pouring forth from its eternal slumber to unleash hell upon the earth as its relentless chaotic assault of death and darkness actually accentuates by its incredible attention to detail in the craft of the music itself, which pulls no fucking punches. And then there's some Doom-like sections here that give it into like this really amazing, memorable passages and atmospheric work before it speeds back into total frantic oblivion. This fucking track slays as well. Now next up is Dagger Thurible, Altar of Death, and of course the brutal assault continues on this track as it opens up with some more mid-tempo death metal that approaches Death Doom in a lot of ways, and I really appreciate that, as the riffing here gives you a lot of memorable hooks and groove before it explodes into a fucking savage attack of blasting cacophony once again. Slows back down into more of a mid-paced affair, complete with some awesome fucking double bass work and great churning powerful guitars. Once again, vocally, I mean, this is demonic and evil as humanly fucking possible, and we're even treated to some fucking blistering lead solo work on the track, and there are some other lead solos on this album as well, but it makes for a great fucking listening experience. This is a great track as well. Alright, so now we got The Shepherd and the Flock, and this one's a slower crawling vile trip through the depths of hell, as if you suddenly awaken deep into the core of hell itself, whilst millions of pitiful souls are burning and screaming in agony. Is that what this atmosphere conveys on this track to me anyway? It's astounding, and I love the fucking guitar work and the slower pace, crushing death doom approach that the band takes on this track. Guitars are very low tuned and heavy and crushing. It's going to leave your soul trapped and trampled into dust. It then breaks into a militant blast beat ridden chaotic destructive affair with many fast visceral intense goddamn riffs, and of course David's vocals are as menacing as ever. Killer fucking track. Closing out the album is Ageless Ones of None, and I gotta tell you, this is a great closer. It's very powerful and brutal with its groove and soaring guitar over bone-crushing low-end minor notes, coupled with keyboard-driven atmospherics, a barrage of sonic fucking brutal drum work, and of course David's savage demonic vocals raging against everything holy and Christian. And it works so fucking well here, and it's very inspired by evil and darkness and that satanic alliance that the band has, obviously. Works so fucking well with Imprecation, and they do not compromise on this track or album either. There's also some bordering on Death Doom territory on here as well, with a very evil presence and atmosphere that pushes the track and album beyond the limits. I mean, this is just blasting, brutal, fucking amazing drum work on here, and catapults you into brick fucking wall. This is a great, deadly track and a great closer to the album. The final verdict for Damnatio Ad Bestias is getting a 9 out of fucking 10. Hail the goddamn fucking underground. Alright, there you guys have it. Another album review in the books here on the channel. Hope you enjoyed the premiere. If you're new, hit the subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Merchandise coming up on the screen right there. You can see the brand new merch, 2 new shirts my lovely girlfriend Janelle did. Spread the Plague, Annihilate the Human Race is the first one coming up. You can get t-shirt, hoodie, long sleeve or women's t-shirt, standard unisex shirts as well with 4 different colors. Very, very cool. Go and get that shirt now. Thank you to everybody who's bought merch so far. Then you have the Raw Fucking Intolerance shirt with the green around the lettering. Great fucking back print on that one. It says Raw Fucking Intolerance. You can get that in t-shirt, hoodie, unisex tee, long sleeve, and women's tee if you want to grab that. Definitely got 4 different colors with that one as well. Really great job on the merch. Thank you, Janelle. I love you. Join the channel. Become an MOD Elite VIP. You get great perks for $249 for your first month, $499 thereafter. You get access to exclusive content, review requests like you saw here tonight, band interviews and promotions, collaborations. You're also going to get the Seed podcast, which I did the history of Possessed just recently. A new podcast is coming up. We're going to be doing the history of Discharge or the Exploited. Haven't decided yet. You get all those awesome perks. Thank you to everybody who's members. Thank you to everyone who subscribes, gets super chats. You guys fucking rule. I'm out. Have a fucking great night. Hails.